Hey guys, Spartan here, and I have a thing. It's like 10 days until the expansion, well not the expansion, the season ends, and sadly, I'm only rank 15 already. I mean, I should probably get better with this, or maybe I should just spend more time grinding ladder. So, yeah, this is just going to be a supercut of funny moments that happen during my Evolve playthroughs, because weird stuff usually happens. Oh, so if you've never actually seen this deck that I'm running before, even though I've done it in other Hearthstone videos, it's like, it's not the meta Evolve deck that people plan on using, it's actually like a high roll Evolve deck. I don't play Patches the Pirate, I don't play like those shitty totems that summon Murlocs or anything like that. I play very high rolling cards like Master of Evolution. I know it's not a very high rolly card, but hey, it works. Also, I don't run any Jade cards, so, yes, I do not run, like, Aya or anything like that. Because, as I said, this is a very, high-rolling deck. So, it doesn't have much room for very low-cost cards. It doesn't really die to aggro very easily, though, surprisingly, because of the fact that I have a bunch of AoE in this deck. Wow, didn't even attack. Okay, then. Well, it's time for me to play my Evolve play before he does his, like, Bloodlust or something. And this is what Evolve is like. Hey look, it turns out I am playing Aya. Best waifu. Of course, I get a fucking Corrupted Seer and a Meat Wagon. What can Meat Wagon even pull from my deck? I think I only run one Doomsayer. So I guess it would pull a Mana Tide Totem. Devolve. Oh, fucking shit. Of course it gave me Bomb Squad. Jeez, it turned Hearthstone Circle Jerk's best waifu into its second best waifu. You think Bomb Squad is a good waifu, you're wrong. At least it gave me Psychotron, so I'm safe for a while. I kinda don't care about the Spell Power Totem. It's probably the least threatening thing here. And let's get a bunch of 7-drops. Baron Geddon. Beautiful. Of course we're gonna fight a hunter, because of course the ladder is always plagued with hunters. But hey, at least I have a good Stonehill Defender turn and some AoE, so I can take out the stupid turn 1 alley cats. Honestly, when you're versing Hunter, do you expect anything other than turn 1 alley cat? Because it seems that they always have turn 1 alley cat into either turn 2 Scavenging Hyena, or like some other bullshit. This is why I just generally hate Hunter, because it punishes you for actually doing anything. I mean, the only play I really could have done but there was, on turn 1, was Coin Maelstrom Portal, but it's like, oh, you're spending 2 mana to kill 2 1-attack minions. Of course he gets Leok. This guy literally has the best RNG ever. Fucking lucky me, I top deck Blood Mage Thalanos, so at least I can't get too salty about that. Oh, he's still going face. I am very surprised that anyone would go face in this situation. Goddamn Leok. I really do not like Leok. I mean, it's kind of just a power creeped version of, whatchamacallit. Raid Leader. Probably should have used Totemic thing first. McCree, what are you doing in this game? Go back to Overwatch. That was possibly the best play I've ever seen. Bloody glorious. Take a custom Lich King. I will take the Lich King pretty much every time it is offered. Wretched Tiller is actually pretty good in terms of aggressiveness. It's effectively a 3-1, but even if you trade into something that needs to be killed, it does 2 damage to the opponent's hero. It's interesting, minion. Damn it. I did not expect this guy to be running a Death Knight Rexar. Like, who the hell runs Death Knight Rexar? Oh well. Also, Master of Evolution gets great value on Stonehill Defender. If it doesn't fucking summon Twilight Drake. Of course, whenever I say anything is good, I get screwed. Luckily, my deck completely thrashes Death Knight Rexar because of the fact that this deck has so much removal. Like, a lot of evolved decks don't run Moat Lurker when it's easy. You can just play it, kill something, evolve it, and then you don't have to face the death rattle downside, so it's just amazing. It's incredible. Worst possible thing, Dispatch Kodo plus, like, something else. Stone Tusk Boar. Now, I'll Lightning Storm to kill the thing. Lightning Storm is really fucking loud, by the way. Stonehill Defender. Grab another Stonehill Defender, I guess. And get some 5-drops and a 4-drop. Get Bolvar. Bolvar is actually a lot better than everyone thought he was, because turns out having a sticky minion on 5 mana so you can cast Spike Rigid Steed on it on turn 6, it's actually pretty good, and he becomes, like, effectively, after you attack something, a 5/13. Think till rope. Nope. Kill the rogue. Okay, here comes the high roll. Give me Baron Geddon and Swamp King Dread. I got Bone Mare and Abominable Bowman. It's not the worst thing ever, at least. I mean, no beasts have died in this game, have they? They killed Genzo and Trog Beast Rager. I mean, no friendly beasts. Reminds me of the time I summoned Swamp King Dread, and then I got an Abominable Bowman, and Abominable Bowman, of course, would summon Swamp King Dread on death. Swamp King Dread is like one of the best cards in the game, except it was like given to Hunter, which Hunter doesn't use. This is why Bone Mare is like the best minion in the game. Also, by the way, my deck kind of plays like a control deck. And now I have a Giant Sandworm, so I can just basically clear his board with Giant Sandworm next turn. And then if Abominable Bowman dies, it will summon Giant Sandworm. Got King Mosh, really? Wow. Okay, well, goodbye. And Abominable Bowman comes back. I wish I had the old Thrall WoW emote, because That's Incredible is much better than Tremendous. So, yeah, this is lethal. Come on, BM, give me, like, Charge Devil Saw. No BM, rip. Win streak incoming. I'm not terrible at this game, I just don't play ranked much. I prefer, like, casual. Like a filthy casual. Also, I have 410 gold saved up because there's literally nothing I want to craft right now. And I don't... You know, I'd rather save up for the next expansion. I mean, I have, like, how much dust in my inventory? I'm pretty sure I have, like, almost 2,000. I just don't know anything to craft because I have pretty much everything I want right now.
Well met. Greetings, friend. Thank you.
Well, that's the most pleasant introduction I've seen in some time. Even more pleasant that... Oh, never mind. I was going to say even more pleasant that he's not playing a Murloc deck because he didn't have a turn 1 play, but never mind. He is playing a Murloc deck. I wish Paladins made decks that weren't Murloc decks. Like, what the hell do Murlocs have to do with Paladinery? Well, he doesn't have War Leader on turn 3. Another Gnomish Inventor. The reason I play Gnomish Inventor is, of course, because it's overstatted. I mean, not overstatted, overcosted. And it lets me draw into more evolves. What the hell is this deck he's using? I am confused. Can I get Spell Power Totem? Probably not. Let's play Saronite Chain Gang. I get Shrek'd by Consecration, but that's pretty much it. In fact, that isn't even that bad. Wild Pyromancer. Into a secret. That's fine. I can just Maelstrom Portal him. And if that's a Getaway Kodo, he gets the slime back. So it's not Getaway Kodo, which pretty much just means it's gonna be the, Wait, that wasn't created by Hydrologist, really? Okay, then I guess we all know that that's Defender. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. I'm gonna go for a high roll here. Maybe Barnes can pull something really good from my deck, like Bone Mare. Not the best, but it will do. Oh wow, I got 2 shitty 5-drops. In the words of Swags the dog, my 5-drop is a 3/3. You got a fucking Avian Watcher. Just great. And now that Bone Drake is gonna destroy me. Well, I want to kill the stupid Stonehill Defender anyway. Another reason why I'm doing this is because he probably has Sunkeeper Tarim. Okay, he got Stonehill Defender from Stonehill Defender. Sunkeeper Tarim is pretty much the Paladin's way of just controlling the board to the maximum. This seems like a surprisingly weak deck to be at rank 14. I know rank 14 isn't like the high tier places or anything, but still. Oh, there's Bone Mare. That's pretty good. Okay, we've got a taunt. Stupid motorcycles outside. I hate them. I don't think I actually have more than one Saronite Chain Gang in this deck, because Saronite Chain Gang is only really good if you actually have the spells evolve. And, there's only 2 of those, and 1 Thrall Deathseer. I used to run Nerubian Prophet in this deck. I think this is actually turning into more coherent commentary and less jump cuts the further I go on. Of course, Ysera. I have to greet them with a "that's incredible," of course. Whatever, I have Hex. Okay, so what's the best 6-drop? Aya Blackboar. Okay, not actually Aya. Just don't give me Unlicensed Apothecary. Of course I get fucking Nerubian Prophet. Took this thing out of my deck. Maybe I should just add it back in, because it's not bad. Let's just evolve this shit. Haha! Let me get some fireballs. I know he's absolutely going to just destroy Antonidas next turn. But then again, who doesn't destroy Antonidas after the turn he's summoned? Yep, Equality Pyromancer. Always Equality Pyromancer. Divine Favor. You know what, I shouldn't be surprised, that's a very common card to see Paladins play. Is this guy running Auction Master Beardo? Like, Beardo win condition thing? Maybe. Smoke Lurker here. And Master of Evolution net. Don't mess with him. Very high chance that I have lethal next turn. Unless he has Equality Consecrate, because he has no more Pyromancers. Oh, Beast Dragon and Murloc. Oh, that's why he was playing Bone Drake. Please hit the Curator. Wonderful. I know, he knows I have a Fireball in my hand. But whatever. Okay, so Priest. Knowing Priest, I, most likely just want a hard mulligan for Hex, so that I can defeat whatever Barnes summons. I mean, as long as it's Yasharaj, I should be, fine and dandy. This is high roll priest, isn't it? Like big priest. It's quest priest, really? People still play that? Okay. Fine. There's Radiant Elemental. Yep, this is just classic quest priest. I'm just gonna throw out this Doomsayer right now. Like, what's he gonna do? Potion of Madness, Divine Spirit, Inner Fire, into Doomsayer lethal. They're just killing Blood Mage Thalmos. I guess they just really wanted to draw. Okay, I have an Evolved Play next turn. And if one of the Saronite Chain Gangs dies, I can just Master of Evolution. This card is honestly underrated. I'm surprised people don't actually use it. Zarkus, he's going to get a 5-cost potion. Cobalt Scalebane. Nice. Oh, you see that? That's what I call a good minion. A 6/6 with Taunt. Honestly, I think Cobalt Scalebane needs a bit of a nerf. Please play off this. Shit. They got perfect lock. This is fine, I can just play the Black Knight. This priest would probably play the, Primordial Drake. But I just completely nullified its Death Rattle effect. I mean, sure, it's just gonna come back with the Nuzal. Ooh, Shadow's Puppet. I got Bomb Squad, though. God damn it. Malcazar's a solid pull. They even have the ability to kill my minions. I guess they could Holy Nova. Also, I just call this thing Shadow's Puppet because that's exactly what it says when it summons. Why would you attack the Ancient of War? There's literally, like, no reason other than being greedy with, a Potion of Madness. Oh, Holy Nova as well as that. It's a very complex play.
Side effects? No. Trust.
Now, do I want to evolve Malcazar? I'll evolve my Hot Spring Guardian into something possibly better. That's fine. My board only dies to Dragonfire Potion plus something else. And that's an Obsidian Statue. That's fine, I have Hex. Get some 6-drops. And none of them have charge. Great. Triple Aya Blackpaw. Okay, I can't get triple. Ooh, Blackguard. This is one of those cards you just don't see played, but it's actually really good. You'll see me, like, weaken my 7-drops, of course. Why does that animation take so long? Because 8-drops are, of course, the best thing in the game. There's only, like, 2 bad 8-drops, this being one of them because of my terrible RNG. Potion of Madness. Okay. If you were smart, you would attack the... Does he have a... Okay. Oh, really? Wow. This is what I call Miracle Priest. Okay, well, I'm just gonna kill the stupid man anyway. Nice. Top deck Moat Lurker. This Shadow Word Death. Created by Lyra the Sunshard, no less. Let me guess, Shadow Word Pain created by Lyra the Sunshard as well. The Bane of, Oh, speaking of Bane. And great, now they have Amara, and I don't think I have lethal. Unless... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Unless I get a 6-mana charge minion. They're really waiting on summoning Amara. Really? That's like the riskiest thing ever. All I need is... I don't think there are actually any 7-mana minions with charge.
Easy. Tired prizes.
Unless I can evolve into an 8-drop with charge.
Require my assistance?
Ah, god damn it, I'm a bit off. Enough mana to cast a fireball.
I feast upon the light.
Well, they're out of Shadow Word Deaths. Actually, no, they're not. That one was created by Lyra. Fucking top deck Shadow Word Death. Oh well. Goodbye, Amara. Why would you play Moat Lurker? Like, why would you play Moat Lurker unless you were using an Evolve deck? It doesn't do you any good. Come on, Ragnaros. Tyrion works. I don't think N'Zoth would even save them at this point. Of course, Shadow Reaper Anduin. They haven't gotten Raza, at least. Okay, goodbye, Keeper of the... What? Why would you... Okay, never mind. I like how he switched into Shadow Reaper Anduin form, despite the fact that he needs the healing now more than ever. Also, Igneous Elemental is actually really good for him because it gives him 1/1 elementals to refresh his hero power with. But he can't kill Hogger in one hit, so I'm just going to get a bunch of nulls with Taunt. Judging by the fact that he has 4 cards left in his deck, I'm guessing that he did not draw his Shadow Word Horror, otherwise he would have played it immediately. And of course, he has Greater Healing Potion. That's fine. Still have a lot of damage on board. What you gonna do? Oh, Spirit Lash. Keep forgetting Priest actually has healing. Okay.
Your victory proves nothing.
My victory proves everything. It's not my fault that I top deck Bone Mare. Now, since this is Warlock, this is going to be the same Warlock deck that everybody runs, which is basically a bunch of demons, and then, oh hey, end of game, I summon Blood Reaver Gul'dan and destroy all of your life points away by summoning like 15 demons. That's literally all this deck is. I mean, at least have some creativity.
No, trust me.
Like, my deck isn't the meta deck. I'm pretty sure the meta deck doesn't run Gnomish Inventor, or Master of Evolution, or Stonehill Defender, or basically any of the cards in my hand except maybe Maelstrom Portal. So, I'd like to see my Master of Evolution turn Stonehill into a 4-mana 7/7. That would be just great. Power Word, 4-mana 7/7. 4/4, standard. I effectively... This is why this minion is so good. It's basically just a Yeti, and its stats, its battle cries basically give a friendly minion +3/+3. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It's not consistent, but it's still good. Question is, do I play Doomsayer next turn? I don't have a good next turn anyway. Unless I can Gnomish Inventor into Evolve. I'm actually going to Doomsayer this turn, because it sets up Bog Creeper next turn, and I really just don't have anything better to play right now. I can Bog Creeper into Lich King. I doubt he can clear Bog Creeper without a Siphon Soul, and if he plays a Siphon Soul, that's his entire turn. He probably won't kill Doomsayer. Actually, no, he has board control here, so he might. Okay, I'm going to expend a lot of mana here. Oh, I got a boar, never mind. I was going to have to trade my Master of Evolution in, but luckily boar. There are only 2 minions that would have even done that. Boar and Patches. Defile. Oh, Defile clears the board. I completely forgot about that. Potential to high roll a lot. I mean, in theory, I could just play this with Evolve, but he might have Twisting Nether. I really do not want that Doomsayer to go off. This is my one chance to get ahead in tempo.
I bring life.
Alexstrasza? hell is this? Okay, well, fuck you. Because luckily for me, I'm using a class that has healing, so Alexstrasza isn't the most threatening minion ever, like, in existence. Next, I guess he's going to, like, play Deathwing or something, maybe. Because... Actually, he probably plays Alexstrasza because he can use it as a heal for himself. In most situations. I do not have any evolves. Saddens me. I'm going to try and bait out Twisting Nether. Because if he plays Twisting Nether, I'm still close to lethal, and I can use Army of the Dead with more reliability. Because this is the biggest, one of the biggest tempo cards in the game, potentially. I mean, you can get... I've seen someone use this in Big Priest and mill 5 spells. I saw someone else use it in Big Priest and get Yasharaj, Lich... No, not... They didn't get Lich King, they got Obsidian Statue. And, what was the other minion they play? I forget the name of it. Oh yeah, they got N'Zoth, but it wasn't that important. Fucking Black Knight. Great. Oh, Okay, I just need, what's... I don't think there are no 7 attack charges in this game, are there, apart from Crag, but he's in Wild. 3 Baron Geddons. Ooh, that's a nice board. And he's already used his Twisting Nether. Pretty sure I've won this one. Defile doesn't clear the board, unless he has a Possessed Villager and a 4 health minion. 2 Twisting Nethers, really? So I might as well evolve it into to an 8-drop. Great, just turned into a bigger Taunt minion. Well, this is an obvious Black Knight play. I don't know if he wants to trade in his Mistress of Mixtures beforehand, though, because killing that may give him extra health he needs to survive. Swamp King Dread. Nice. As long as he doesn't have Siphon Soul, or anything to kill Dread, I can claim dominance over the board. That's a Siphon Soul, isn't it? Yep. He's cutting his own health even more. Surprising. Okay, I'm going to try Army of the Dead. Got 5 minions. Beautiful. Ah! Take that. He's got 1 health left. And he needs to clear my board. See, this is why I love the fact that Charged Devilsaur exists. It's an 8 mana 7/7 with charge, if you get it from a place other than playing it. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. You only have a few Voidwalkers killed. So he needs to kill the Saronite Chain Gang here, of course. And Lightning Storm gives me lethal. This is what happens when you just play the same decks everyone else uses. I know how to beat them. Hey, almost rank 12. Congratulations, me. How do you feel? Fine. So, yeah, that's just a short Hearthstone thing I felt like recording today, because I just didn't really feel like recording anything else. I'll see you guys later in the next video. Goodbye.